Hey everyone, welcome back to Pragmatic Works AI Academy channel. My name is Amelia Roberts, your Copilot queen, and today we are talking about one of the most underrated features that I have probably ever seen in Copilot Chat. If you've ever wished, I want Copilot to stay focused on my documents, very specific documents, every time I talk to it. And I don't want random internet answers, or I don't want to build a full agent just to analyze something. That is exactly what these Copilot Chat notebooks are for. Today, I am going to talk about when and why you should use notebooks, the license you need, how they're different from agents, and then I'm going to show you a full demo of using real HR documents from OneDrive. So let's get into it. What exactly are notebooks and when should I use them? Think of a notebook as a focused AI workspace. Instead of asking Copilot anything, you're telling it only use these files. But when exactly do I use notebooks? You have a specific set of documents and you want accurate, grounded answers. You're trying to understand policies, prep for meetings, build summaries, train or learn on something. Very simple way of putting it is if normal Copilot Chat is like asking the internet a question, a notebook is like handing someone a binder and saying, only answer my questions using this. A quick heads up before we get too far into this because it matters. To use notebooks, you have to have a Microsoft 365 Copilot license. That is what unlocks that OneDrive grounding, that SharePoint grounding, and the entire notebook experience. If you don't have that license, you will not see this feature in Copilot Chat. But Amelia, you're always talking about agents. This is where people get confused. When do I create a notebook and when do I create an agent? Whether that agent is in Agent Builder or Copilot Studio, it doesn't matter. There is a bit of a difference between notebooks and agents. Notebooks are more lightweight, while agents are a lot more complex. Our notebooks are not going to require instructions, although you can put instructions in a notebook, but an agent always is going to require those instructions and those guardrails. Our notebooks are only going to use selected files for their knowledge base, while our agents are able to connect to various systems. In our notebooks, there is absolutely no automation happening, while in an agent, specifically in Copilot Studio, can automate your workflows. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the interface and create a notebook so we can see some of the features that are available in the process of our creation. So here I am in Copilot Chat, and if you look along the left-hand side navigation pane, you're not going to see notebooks there. It's a little hidden in what I like to call the office waffle, or as a lot more people probably call it, the app launcher. If you open this one, you can see other apps in here, but you can see notebooks right here. We're going to go ahead and click on this. Now, you can see I already have some notebooks created. You may not. Notice I also have a shared with you. You can share notebooks. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to go ahead and add a new notebook. And this one is going to be HR based. So I am going to call it my HR onboarding notebook. So as you can see, my files have already come up here. I can choose from OneNote, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, just about anything that is in your OneDrive. And you have this nice little search bar to search your OneDrive. You also can upload straight from your device. Now, our notebook is for our HR onboarding. So I need some documents that are specific to our employees. I'm going to start with our employee handbook for our company, Tyson Insurance. So I'm going to bring in that handbook. Now, don't be scared. Once you click on this, you're like, did it add? If you see there is a double scroll bar here, if you scroll down on the big one, you can see the references you've selected. Your stuff is getting added as soon as you click it. I also want our benefits overview to come in here. And let's go ahead and add maybe two more things like an FAQ. So like an HR FAQ would be helpful. And maybe one more that we might want here is we do have a leave of absence guide. So I'm going to add that one too. You can add multiple references, multiple different types of references, whatever your heart desires. I'm doing 4 for now. That's enough for our demonstration. And then I am going to hit create. Now, Copilot has basically become an HR assistant, but only for these documents. So now we can start to ask questions about these documents and these references, and we can get some information about it. You'll see there are kind of 3 different sections in our notebook. On the left-hand side is all of the information, the overview of what is in your notebook. Over on the right-hand side, we have Copilot Chat there to ask questions about. In the middle is where your content gets created. So let's start with a really simple prompt. I just want to summarize all employee leave options that are available. You will also notice that as your notebook is being created and it is starting to understand those references, your overview in the middle is going to start to change. You're going to get a summary. You're going to get some key insights. So here it is telling me about the different employee leave options. We've got PTO, paid holidays, medical leave, FMLA, parental leave, military leave, personal leave of absence. There is a lot that could be in here. So I like all of this. This is a common question that people are going to ask about when it comes to HR. Everyone wants to know about leave. So I'm actually going to add a page in this notebook specifically about this prompt. So I'm going to go to this more options ellipses. You're going to see edit in pages, and you're going to see add it to a new page. You can also add to a recent page. So I'm going to go ahead and choose add to a new page, because that's what I would like to do. And there you can see in your left-hand side in your overview, a new page has been created. It's called Employee Leave Options Summary. And the entire response from Copilot is in here. And yes, I mean the entire prompt, which means that little tidbit that's at the beginning and the little tidbit that's at the end is also going to show up in here. What's great about Notebook is it's almost like this hybrid between an agent and OneNote. So you can actually come in here and delete this if you want to. So I don't want this part that's at the end here, and I don't want this part that's at the beginning. I can just keep the part that I really want that gives that overview of employee leave if I want to. Now, this is already a lifesaver because this would normally take me reading through multiple documents or putting these documents into Copilot Chat every single time that I have a question about it and letting it figure it out. What's great here is I can just come to this notebook and I can say, oh, I totally forgot what we get for parental leave. Let me check the notebook really quick. And it's already there for me, or I can ask Copilot about it. That Copilot Chat on the right-hand side is personal to me. So even if I do share this notebook, other people cannot see what I ask Copilot about, but what they can see is that overview and those pages. Let's try another one here, and let's ask about Tyson Insurance's remote work policy. All right, so now it has given me the remote work policy. Maybe that's something I just wanted to know for myself. Maybe it's something I want to add to a page. It really just depends. If I feel like I'm maybe a manager and I get this question a lot, I may want to go ahead and put this as a page. But for my own personal use, I just wanted to know this for myself. So I'm going to leave it here in Copilot Chat. All right. So some features you can see in this notebook are up at the top. We have an audio overview and a study guide option, but there are actually a lot more options. The reason more options are not showing up here in this notebook that I created is because I actually don't have enough references for it to be able to create the other choices. So I'm going to show you another notebook that I have created that does have these options within it. And that is my AI team notebook. Here in my AI team notebook, I have a lot of different information that you didn't see in our demo notebook. I have a lot more references in here. I've got PowerPoints, I've got Word documents, I have an entire page in here already. But some of the things that you can see now that you have enough is you have more than just an audio overview and a study guide. I am able to do a mind map. I can create documents or presentations. I can create spreadsheets. And if you're in the Frontier program, you can also make infographics. Now, the audio overview, you have options. You can either make it a narrative where it's telling you a story about your references, or you can turn it completely into something that sounds similar to a podcast. I think this is so cool, especially for something like onboarding or trying to learn new material. You can listen to it while you're driving or while you're sitting there working on something else. You can have it playing in the background. And the podcast, I will say, it's so cool because it's two people talking to each other about your references, and they may even mention your name at times. But once you hit the audio overview, you can pick between a narration or a dialogue. You can make it sound casual or professional. You can make it short, long. You can add some more customizations. You can pick the different voices that you want. And it will take a little bit to finish that generation. But once it's done, it shows up here in your created content. When you click on it, it could show up down at the bottom and it will start talking and tell you everything about it. The one I already have created is 21 minutes long. All right. Other things we have available to us. We have this mind map right here. I already have a mind map created because once again, it does take a second. And what it tells you is how everything is connected. And this is great for your visual learners and how everything is connected together in your resources. So I have a lot on Copilot fundamentals and how it all is explained here. If you click on it, it gives you a summary. You can have it explain to you exactly more about that summary and Copilot definitions if you want to. You can see all the different parts, how your resources are connected, because it's going to find those connections between each resource, no matter what. This also takes a little bit of time to generate. So click on that. It even tells you, go ahead and go back to your notebook and make some more changes if you want to while I set this up. And then as you add more resources, it's going to make more connections for you. What we also have available to us in the overview is a study guide. Now I have a study guide summary over here on the left-hand side, and you can also make flashcards. So there are some options within here that I think are so great. What I imagined is somebody making a notebook to help them prepare for some kind of certification test. And they can put all the resources in there that they want on what's going to be on that test. And now they can make flashcards. You can go through them. I know this. I don't know this. I'm still learning. And this is really great. You click on it, it tells you what's on the other side. This would have been so helpful when I was in high school and college. I wish I had AI capabilities back then. Once again, that's in the overview page. You hit study guide, and then you can make a summary. You can make topic pages. There's quizzes you can make, matching, fill in the blank. There are so many different options, and it will pull from all of your resources just to do that. Next up, we have the 3 greatest capabilities that Microsoft came out with ever, and that is creating documents, creating presentations, and creating spreadsheets. Now, these are all just like you have always known them, but you just click on it. So create a presentation. It's going to prepare your presentation experience, and it's going to wait a while it sets it up for us. This is not one that you can click and then go about your day in Notebook to create other things. You do have to sit here while it is creating. But what it pretty much does is it prompts the PowerPoint agent to create a presentation based on the information within this notebook. I think that's pretty cool that the agents almost live inside of the notebooks now. I don't have to go to a separate agent. It's just there for me. It can ask me a few questions about the type of presentation I want. If you're familiar with the PowerPoint agent or using Copilot within PowerPoint, it is a very similar experience in what you are going to get. Lastly, if you are in the Frontier program, you have infographic as well. Now, you have to be in the Frontier program. This is one of those Frontier only available things. It is the designer within Copilot Chat, another type of agent that you can call on that's in your Create tab. And you can create an infographic based on the notebook contents. I don't have to go add all those resources to a separate agent for it to create this infographic. It is going to do it for me. Now, you don't always have to go back to the overview in order to create things. You can also go up to create up at the top. These are all quick creates. You can just click on that and go ahead and add them all as soon as you add resources. Things like the mind map are going to change based on the references that come in, which is fantastic to know. And also, if you're pulling information from a SharePoint or a OneDrive, those documents update, then it has a live connection to those documents. So it is available for you as it changes. Our infographic is finally done, and I am mind blown at how amazing this looks. This is super helpful, and it's all based on the resources that I have in my notebook and personally that I created. So I know what's going to be in here because I know what's in the content that I created for this notebook. This is fantastic. I am loving some of these visuals. Now, once we get a notebook to a good place, or even in its initial creation process, you may want to share it with other people. You can see up in the top right-hand corner that it says to members and share. You are able to share this with other people. You just click on this. Notice it has both me and Greg in here. I'm going to add one of our newest members of the AI team in here too. Her name is Nicole. Be on the lookout for her on YouTube eventually. I'm going to go ahead and invite her. And then once that invite goes through, I can decide if she should be an editor or if I want to remove her from the notebook. There can only be one owner of each notebook. And if you want that owner to change for any reason, that is something that is done in the global admin settings. The last thing I want to show you in here is sometimes as you're creating a notebook, you're not entirely sure what other references you could potentially have that go with what you are creating. And thankfully, if you scroll down in your left pane over here, you have suggested references that you can add. This can be really helpful when you are just searching through and through your OneDrive. You can't figure out if you've got everything you want. It will find some suggestions for you. Let's talk about why notebooks are so powerful. Notebooks are grounded answers only. There aren't going to be any hallucinations that come from outside of your references. It's going to combine those multiple documents for a response, and those outputs can be instant. This is like having your HR team in your pocket, but only using approved documents. And here's why notebooks are actually a big deal. You're getting grounded answers, insights across multiple documents, and the ability to turn that into content instantly. But what makes it the most powerful is the ability to share this. We can send this notebook to our team, and now everybody is working from the same set of documents, the same context, and receiving very similar outputs. Quick little recap before we tie this up for the day. Notebooks, what are they? They are focused AI on your files of your choosing. Remember that it requires an M365 Copilot license. These are different from agents. Remember, notebooks are thinking while agents are doing. And you can also turn these documents into presentations, study guides, visuals, and audio. If you're using Copilot and you're not using notebooks, you are leaving a ton of value out on the table. Try this. Grab a few files from your OneDrive, drop them into a notebook, and start asking questions. You will immediately see the difference in your day-to-day. If this helped, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll keep breaking down features like this in a way that actually makes sense in real-world scenarios. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.